everyone, it's Stephanie. It is the new year. Welcome to 2018. I don't know why I'm saying welcome. I didn't beat you here. We are now in a new year, so I figured what better way to celebrate than ripping off some dead skin. I have been wanting to do a peel-off mask for quite some time now, and every time I look at the ingredients for one in the store, it's a little sketch. So I thought we would make some, because that's typically what we do. I found, I don't know, 50 or more different recipes for making these masks. There are a lot of varying opinions on which type of peel-off mask is best, so I thought we would just try a few and we can figure it out. I don't really trust people's opinions. Essentially what you're wanting to do with a peel-off mask is remove the layer of crap that's on your skin currently. So dead skin, bacteria, environmental crap that just builds up, toxins, all that junk. Just when your skin feels gross, you know it. That also includes things like blemishes, blackheads, I can't think of anything else. So we're just basically clearing off the surface of our skin. It's not a deep cleaning mask like a clay, so it's not gonna pull things from the deeper layers of skin like a clay mask will. This is more of a surface treatment, but nothing wrong with that. It does feel very good, and they can be really, really great for getting rid of blackheads. So I'm going to be making 3 different peel-off masks today. So I'm going to also be using some strips of tissue paper. And then for my non-gelatin masks, I'm going to be using some glycerin in one, and then in the other one, I can't remember. Honey. I remember now. Honey and almond milk. And the recipes that I found actually called for milk, but I don't have any milk. So we're going to try it with almond milk. I like this brand because they don't have a lot of fillers. I believe it is Calypia. So let's get to it. So I'm not gonna do 3 different facial applications. I'm just going to do this on 3 different parts of my face. So we can just get it over with all at once, and that will give us like a good side by side comparison, right? That makes sense? Okay, so let's get to it. In my first bowl, I have about 2 teaspoons or so of honey, and I'm going to add just a little splash of almond milk. I'm going to use the cap to measure out just a little bit so that I don't accidentally pour way too much. And I mean, obviously this isn't rocket science. This isn't even food. It really doesn't completely matter if you're like nailing your ratios or getting your measurements exactly right. As long as you have these ingredients on your face in a relatively workable condition, you're good. So we don't have to be too crazy about it. It's just skincare. So this is honey and almond milk. For the next mask, I'm going to use some gelatin. For the gelatin thing, I kind of just want to see if it's gonna work. So I'm not going to use anything like any quality ingredients for this. This is just a trial to see if this actually works, so I'm just gonna use water. So I have in here about a tablespoon of water, and I'm just going to warm this up until it's hot. Okay, so I'm gonna take my tablespoon of hot water and add about a teaspoon of gelatin, and I honestly didn't really read the recipe, so hopefully this is an accurate ratio. You're essentially just heating up your water to dissolve the gelatin, because otherwise you would just have a gelatin powder. But you want to mix in the gelatin until it's dissolved, but then you want to let it cool down, obviously, so it's not gonna burn the crap out of your face. So just let it cool down to a workable temperature, and then we're going to apply, let it dry, and then peel it off. And with the gelatin, supposedly you don't need to use the tissue strips, so we will see if this works. Then for my last mask, I have the glycerin. So this is about 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon of glycerin, and again, I'm only doing this on part of my face, so I don't need to do this much. This would be for like a full face application. Probably could have figured that out, I would imagine. I'm just gonna put about a capful, so probably about half a teaspoon worth of toner, just to thin out the glycerin so it's liquidy. Very scientific. See, you don't have to really like be real serious about this. Alright, let's apply. I'm going to probably do the gelatin one first because that one looks like it's setting up pretty quickly. I'm actually very excited to try this. I do mostly vegan stuff on this channel. This is not something that I normally would do by itself, which is also why I'm kind of giving you the option of being able to do this without gelatin, because most of the recipes that I found online have gelatin. That's also why I want to try it. I'm rambling. This seems like it might work. And I'm gonna apply this with a brush and no mirror. Just gonna feel it out. Truthfully, this feels very nice. Next, let's try glycerin. And glycerin is very good for conditioning your skin. It has a lot of skin benefits, as does the witch hazel toner, but I won't get into all of that right now because that's not why you came here. That feels like it's on there. And then I'm just going to apparently stick the paper to my face, I guess. I can't imagine that there's a specific way that you're supposed to do this. I think as long as you have the paper on your face, you're probably going in the right direction. I can't feel where I have actually put the paper and where I have not. I'm going to put a little bit more of my glycerin mix because I want to make sure I really do this. It just does not feel like I put enough on. Truthfully, this feels a little stupid. Let's see if this works. And so lastly, we have our milk and honey. You know when people ask you what you do with your spare time? Try this! Hello. Okay, I checked on the mask in the mirror and I think that the gelatin portion of the mask is ready because I just tried to peel a little bit of it off and it hurt. I got a little bit of hair stuck in it. It's a little hard to find the edge. Oh! I clearly didn't pull my hair back enough. I do think that it would be good with a little bit of a thicker coat or maybe 2 coats. This is working. It's also pulling out my hair. This is actually working. Oh! But it is peeling off. I'm peeling that off right onto my cutting board. Just like a professional. Oh! Oh! That had paper. Maybe the paper is a good idea with the gelatin. Oh, that actually feels good. Oh, there's so much hair. I can't pull it. Okay, so I'm gonna call this one a success. That's pretty cool. It is actually pulling junk out. That one works. Okay, I don't think the rest of this is quite ready, so I will be back in a minute. All right, everyone, we are back for the relatively final reveal. I have let this stuff dry for so long at this point. I think it's been like 40 minutes and I'm just tired of waiting. I don't know how much more this is going to actually dry, so we're gonna peel it off now. The honey and milk side seems to have set a little bit more than the gelatin and toner. Neither of them feel like completely set like the gelatin. Let's just see, because I don't know how effective this is gonna be. Doesn't really feel like it's removing anything, to be honest with you. That felt like nothing. It's probably a good hydrating treatment. That's more gelatin. That would be a good hydrating mask. I don't feel like that really peeled anything off. So this side also does not feel like it is really peeling anything off. So good try, recipe writers. Oh. But the gelatin definitely works the best if you are going for kind of a traditional feeling peel off mask that's ripping off the top layer of your dead skin. Hopefully you find this video helpful. If you give these a try and they work a little bit better for you, then please feel free to let me know in the comments what you did. There we go. Gelatin is the winner, and if you are vegan and don't want to use gelatin, you could always try an agar mask. Agar is available in a lot of grocery stores now, so it's pretty easy to get. You can also buy it on Amazon if you want to try that. I guess that's all I have for today. Those are the results of my tests. The honey and the glycerin are both going to be really conditioning and healing for skin, so those are great for winter. And the paper strips will kind of help lock moisture in. So if you want to do more of a hydrating mask, I guess that would be more helpful for you in that regard. So I believe that is all I have for today. If you like this video, I would appreciate very much if you would let me know and like it, because I'm not gonna know otherwise. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, whatever, feel free to leave it in the comments below. You can find me on Instagram at SimpleCareSteph. And yeah, feel free to subscribe if you want to hang around for more content, get updates when I post new things. I know YouTube is changing stuff right now, and there's like new ways to be notified of things. So if you want notifications, then sign up for them. Happy New Year, you guys. I hope you're getting off to a wonderful start, and I have very positive feelings about this year. And I'm rambling. I don't think I have anything else to say at this point. I'm rambling. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next